Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special episode of the Weekly Cast. I'm your host, Code Marvelous, and I have with me a special guest. I have Morgan, who is the developer for Nisei. Welcome, Morgan.
Hello, hello. It's good to be here, though I do sort of have to correct that I'm no longer a developer with Nisei because I am on indefinite break from Nisei for basically I've stepped down, so I'm no longer actually with Nisei.
I see. Well, we still have you to thank for a lot of the testing and development of cards for Uprising, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah, of course. It was actually really good. It was a really good time. I had a really good time with Nisei, and it was kind of a little weirdly bittersweet to actually step down and like jump off comms and everything. But yeah, about like sort of like 16, 17 months working with Nisei, right from core 19, and yeah, it was a good time, and I learned a lot because I'd never worked on a actual physical card game or anything like that before. All my previous game dev work has always been for digital stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So, I know we've spoken in the past, but why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Australian. If the accent hadn't already given that away, I'm from the West Coast, so from Perth, which is where not a lot of other well-known like Australian Netrunner players are from. Like most of the ones who have had any sort of international acclaim, including Jess Horig, who won Worlds, are from the other side of Australia, which is actually really far away.
Yeah,
Uh,
I hear that landmass is actually quite large.
yes, like the I think like the landmass of Australia is a little bit bigger than the landmass of like contiguous USA. Like if you cut out Alaska, we're a little bit bigger than the landmass of the US.
Well, yeah, I mean
And
the biggest difference is
yeah,
America utilizes a lot of the land in the middle, whereas Australia that's very sparsely populated in that
yes,
middle section there.
yeah, we have like there are towns and stuff all over the place, even in the middle, but they're pretty small and um, to some degree, like in certain areas, especially in the more deserty areas, most of what you're going to find are just like mining places rather than agriculture.
Right, with just like
Most of our
little
population is
towns
very
cropped
much,
up around them.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Uh, so yeah, like my state is maybe like a third of the size of Australia, and I think I don't know, like 95% of our population is on the coast. Yeah, that's pretty much just like how Australia is in terms of population spread. Um, yeah, so I'm an independent game developer. I'm a narrative designer and game designer. I'm currently working on an ARG with some other folks here in Perth called Recaptive. We got some basically we got a funding grant for that late last year and just started development on that a few weeks ago, which is actually part of the reason why I've stepped down from Nisei, so I can focus on this.
That makes sense.
I Yeah, I've been writing, and so I've been doing fiction writing for about 12 years in various forms, and I've been doing professional game development for about 4 or 5 now, working on mostly contract work on a variety of stuff, and then also just lots of personal project things.
Yep, and the great
Uh,
part about in our modern era is you can work remote.
yeah, finding remote work can still be pretty hard, but there is definitely way more of it than there's ever been before, and some of my best gigs have been like just random remote with people in like Europe or whatever. Um, Very awkward time zone for many intents and purposes, but still
Yeah, I mean
works
you're
really
almost
fine.
exactly what you're like 13 hours ahead of me.
Yeah,
So this worked out pretty well. And we're gonna do some crimes.
yeah,
That's what
we're
we're
gonna be
gonna
getting
do.
into crime.
Yeah. All right. So we've got an opponent. Let's see. Okay, so we're up against Builder of Nations, so it might be the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure theme deck that's on the main page right
I,
now.
I have not seen this one.
So there's a JoJo Bizarre Adventure like grind out with Urban Renewal.
Uh,
So let's talk about our hand. So we've got a pad tap, that's pretty good. We've got a Corporate Grant, that's very good. And then we
you've got a
have
doof.
Mystic Mamie and Doof. So I think this is probably a keep. What do you think?
Yeah, I reckon so.
All
I
right, so
reckon
let's
you got
keep
it.
that.
Like, you can do better, but you can also do a lot worse.
Yeah. All right. I love 419. I love his ability. It's so good. I
Is
always
this the Killer
ooh.
Queen one?
When did my
Go ahead.
sounds turn back on? What is happening? Whew.
Oh no.
Let's go ahead and fix that and then double back. Okay. So, what do we want to do with our turn? I reckon probably.
Autumn. Yeah, you probably grant and then pad tap. Actually, take
So
a draw
what do we
first.
think's on HQ?
It's a Autumn. You exposed it.
All right, we saw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, we could face check it because then we'd get the credit.
Yeah, with the pad tap, that's true.
So we could
That is
do
pretty good.
one of these,
Yeah, go face check it.
and then we could say, "Do you want to do something about this?" Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Feel free, chat. I see some people lurking in
Yep,
there. You're more than welcome
there
to
we
still
go.
say hi, even though I have a guest. I notice chat quiets down quite a bit when we have guests.
Oh, really? That's
Now, do we drop the class act here, or do we save it for next turn? Do you think?
let's see, they're down to two. No, just drop it. Drop it. You haven't even drawn yet, so you'll get it from this as well, which is always fun.
Ooh, the other. Who we're getting very
Keep
lucky.
the
The other
paladin.
companion is
I would toss a bravado here.
yeah. The that thing about criminal right now is if you do a good stuff, they're like no thanks.
Housekeeping. Oh God, now what? Uh,
Well, we can just
oh,
try to pick the
yeah,
data
I'd hit
off the
R&D.
top,
I
right?
definitely just, yep. Go poke 'em.
All right.
But unfortunately, you're not Leela, so it's not going to automatically be one.
Yeah. If we were Leela, it would just magically become one,
Yeah,
right? Oh, what are we gonna do? Well, we've got to try to install multiple things a turn.
yeah. Let's. So if you drop the pad here, you're going to have to ditch something, which is a
So
bit
I think we
annoying.
can ditch the diversion of funds for now. They're really poor,
Yeah, you're not going to pull, and you're not going to
and
pull the
then we're
thing
just
yet. So I would
gonna
at least,
get
yeah, get
another
the,
companion down. Probably,
get the paladin out,
yeah, get the paladin down, and
and then
then
I would just take
transfer.
credit.
Yeah, because they're gonna have to play money at some point. Hey, running
Yep.
parallel, welcome. Yeah, housekeeping is always it is. It's the grind out deck.
Yeah.
There's
I'm looking at the list now, and yep, two times housekeeping.
let's see if we can clear it.
Oh God, this thing is mass commercialization. Great.
Probably draw here. Hey, look. All right, we're gonna save that for next turn though.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I would just take another draw and get a credit and just pass.
Yeah, pass turn.
Oh, got a cast now too. Wonderful. You'll be able to get that down for nice and cheap with Paladin.
Yeah, that always feels lovely.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with the two new companion.
Oh, I built a very
Three,
successful
actually, I should say.
Hoshiko deck. Hoshiko deck that just sings like super duper well. Like the paladins are such a lovely design, or the companions are such a lovely design.
Yeah, they're a bit of an interesting one in that we had to design the actual main functionality of the
Whew.
companion. Oh, that's a hard
We
one. I would take the kicker. You've only got the one.
yeah, we can't
Oh,
offend.
and you ditched the doof. if you still had the doof, I would have said take the
Boomerang.
boomerang.
Yeah, that was my thought as well. Oh yeah, please take the money. Thank you. 1 credit for you. 2 credits for me.
Yeah, the companions were an interesting design puzzle because we had to figure out the functionality for all of them during Downfall, where we weren't also testing Paladin and Mystic, and they went through like a number of different iterations to figure out because the very original concepts for them were ludicrously strong and rewarded you for just doing things that you were going to do anyway, in terms of like getting credit stuff.
That's what I wanted. I
Ooh,
wanted the extra
ooh,
paladin buck.
hell yeah, yeah! I actually really like the whole getting it from agenda stuff because it's like fancy thing that you have to keep in mind all the time.
I think one of my all-time favorite things about the way that they're designed is that you can try to plan around their downsides, but then if you win too hard, they break.
Yeah, exactly.
So you get punished if they're really pushing it, right?
Like,
So this is
yeah, like you
this
do
is
actually need
clearly
to
going to
keep
get
using.
dedicated because we
Yeah.
cannot steal it.
Oh, crackdown's down.
Yeah, but it's on a server protected by ice, so who cares?
Yeah. Well, no, that's why it works. It has to be protected by us.
Yeah. So do we want to just install Earthrise Hotel here? Do we want to
Um.
do we want to
Oh.
check R&D first? Let's check R&D
Yeah, check
first.
R&D. Because you're not going to get the Argus crackdown from this. So, ooh, a Kakago. What a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I would probably just. Actually, let's.
I mean we can
Yeah,
still draw. Ooh,
yeah, we
turtle
can
mill.
still draw. Yeah, just take a credit pass. That prompt is being weird. There we go.
Balder, why are you such a butt? Because you're a cat. All right. So do we want a bravado R&D after? What do we want to get rid of here?
What do we got here? I would take the tail.
Yeah, take the turtle.
So,
Probably take the deuces wild.
yeah, ditch the juices. I reckon the bravado is going to be really sick here.
All right.
Oh, well, you've already. Yeah, yeah, double bravado is awesome.
All right.
Now they did stop that one from being exposed. So, okay. Yeah, I would just get the turtle and just start pumping it, honestly.
So do we want to hit archives here?
Yeah, yeah, just hit archives a few times. Just threaten to get a nice, juicy big turtle up. And then next turn, you'll be able to do a bravado for free with Mystic.
How much do you want to bet we might see a triple advance on that Hordem? New
No, they're just
housekeeping
gonna
going down.
new housekeeping. I'm gonna stick something in the server. What is it though?
It's a wall to wall.
Okay, fine, 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 fine. Oh, nope. Uh, take that, doof.
Yeah.
I would ditch the falsified.
Now, unfortunately, oh no, it's not advanced, so we don't have to worry about losing Mackler.
Exactly. So we'll have to, yeah, and you've got the
The
fourth
maybe
token now.
we
So
actually
yeah,
we actually made money playing this card.
yep. Let's doof it the hell up.
Love it.
Yeah, we probably could have made Keiko cost 4, but and she'd still be super good, but I'm
I
fine
mean,
with how
it's
where
okay
she
with
ended up.
like cards can be like better than good sometimes. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
it's a oh look at that Formicary. I mean
Oh,
it
fancy.
it's a big rig deck. Like it's not like it just
Hmm.
happens. Oh weird. It's giving me the subroutines off of Hordem. All right,
I'll have
we'll
to
take all
mention
that
that to Mel.
money. So we can go check
Yep.
this, and it can't get rezzed. Oh, we can bravado that.
We can, yes, and you're gonna do it for 2 credits cheaper. This is incredibly
That's
satisfying.
very good. Yeah, because
Yeah,
we can't
yeah,
have this wall to wall. The wall to wall will quickly get like out of hand with what they've got going on.
yeah.
All right,
Let's
let's.
go peek R&D.
Yeah,
Nothing there now. May as well go have a look.
we're very rapidly escalating in money.
Yep,
That's
and they're
probably
on
a
nothing.
Kakugo, right? Kakugo is like a snap choice for
Uh,
remote
we've
ice.
seen
We've
we've
seen
seen
one.
two on top of R&D.
Yeah.
Two, because you saw one earlier, and then we just saw one then.
Get rid of the Amakua.
Yeah, we don't need that one.
So, do we
Yeah,
want to
get
drop the turning
uh,
wheel? And
Grand first,
oh yeah.
and
Uh,
then
we've gained a credit.
yeah,
And then
and then yeah, turning wheel.
this is free. And then we can bravado R&D.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh wow. Wild. Oh yeah. Bye.
Yeah, you could. I would.
Do we want to just go in again?
Yeah, yeah, just do it.
I'm not. I haven't looked at the list recently. Is this thing playing snares?
One.
Okay, so we do have to watch out for that on like hand-sized police.
Yeah, we just go wait for them to actually get some money to care about it.
All right.
Yeah, let's go again. Let's just keep that. Actually, get the bankroll down first.
Yeah.
And then yeah, start just punching that R&D again.
Project Junebug. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Okay, so that's not in the list, the published list. So that's interesting.
This deck, we're really surprisingly rich.
Yep. So you're gonna need a draw because Mystic's ready to go. You're gonna need to get something to play with that.
All right.
Oh, I actually. This is a difficult choice because I want to keep that class act because it's effectively draw four.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it another draw.
We
Let's
do
see
need
what
to
else
draw
we
an
can
event
find.
though.
There, oh no, that's not an event, but it is something to play anyway. That's also not an event. All right, I guess.
Play the class act.
Yeah, yeah. Play the class act, and
What's
you'll just have
Mamie's
to,
downside? Trash one card from your grip.
or you take a. It's
Oh, that's weird.
yeah.
It didn't give me the Paladin bucks.
Oh, that is odd. Oh wait, hang on. Go over Paladin again.
Oh, it's because I can't use it for connections.
Yep,
Um.
yep. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, that
So
makes
yeah,
sense.
just hard install it, or yeah, just hard install it. We definitely want card draw.
Uh,
Yeah. So
roll the dice. We lost Stargate,
there's-
but we have turning
that
wheel.
actually does. Yeah, I was going to say it sucks a little bit where we got turning. On the topic of cats, I believe my cat is at my door wanting to come in, so I'm just going to come in.
We did get Amina, which helps. All right. So let's go ahead and play this Sure Gamble for what effectively free.
All right, I'm back.
We played Sure
Right.
Gamble for effectively free, which felt just really incredible.
The three credits on
It was
Mystic
4
and then.
credits on Mamie plus the one for
Oh
Keiko.
yeah, of course, because we were already at 3.
It,
Yeah, that's always fun.
it feels pretty good, if I'm being honest with myself. I think the time has come to check R&D.
Yeah, it's Oh, it's a Kakugo. What
Let
a
Subroutines fire for now.
load of garbage.
I mean, that's great, though.
Yeah.
We can farm counters super
Yep.
easily off of that. Because we
And
don't
they're
want to
back
lose
down
any
to 0
additional
credits
cards
now.
until we're getting a high value run.
Yeah, exactly. I would probably just. Either do it again or go punch R&D.
Yeah, let's just
No,
do
not
it.
R&D, HQ. But yeah, I would probably just do it again.
Feels good. This is really impressive. We're super rich. Turns out being able to install things for cheap really helps criminal with their expensive, very bad programs. Well, that's not true. I mean, it's not bad. Everything that's
I mean,
good,
it's really good.
every
Just
program that's good in criminal, you tend to pay a lot for.
yeah, or at least have to do a bunch of stuff with because Umakua is pretty cheap and real good. Some might say too good. I think it's
I love Omakua.
I do like it a lot. I have complicated feelings about the card because it's obviously extremely good and can be really difficult to deal with as a corp. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think that's inherently bad. Just ditch the bankroll.
Then let's expose one ice and make a. That's not the one I wanted to expose. I'm bad on my button clicks. I haven't been playing enough JNet lately. I've been playing Legends of
Runeterra.
Runeterra.
Yeah.
Pretty fun. It's got a. I like how I was discussing with a friend of mine why all the Netrunner people seem to really like it,
Control.
and I
Yeah,
was
let's
like,
just bounce off R&D again.
are Netrunner people like this because it has a lot of timing windows, like Netrunner does.
Mostly, I just like it because it's different and it's not magic and it's not Hearthstone.
Yeah, I mean Hearthstone again has the same problem that Magic does, though, where it's the who sets up their big turn first, whereas
Yeah,
it seems to be a lot more of back and forth trading tempo in that game, at least thus far.
I do. It is quite fascinating to me that each turn, like you actually, like really the only thing that you get for there's the bounce R&D button on the turning wheel. There's a button.
Yeah, now there's a button. I tend not to use it because
Oh,
a lot of people they're like, why did you get
yeah,
more
yeah.
turning wheel counters? And I'm like, well, you have a like. If people don't
That's
know
really
about
cool.
it, it's like a long explanation that you have to give. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Boris.
exactly.
Boris is the designer of this deck is in here. All right, so let's bounce
Oh,
R&D, bounce R&D, bounce R&D, bounce R&D, because we're just gonna access like 20 cards and win.
yeah, that's pretty much.
Hostile takeover. Okay, now we actually have to do something. All right. So I think here we draw first
Yep.
with this. Draw two cards. We don't really need the laundry. Expose one ice, and then we're gonna run on R&D, and we'll actually access some cards this time.
Yeah.
And since they have the two bad pub, we'll break it with Kakugo because that's the way that pays us. Or not. We'll break it with Mackler. That's the word.
Macro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional cards.
Do 7 cards.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Turns out we didn't need to say 6. We only need to say 1.
All right. So that was a nice opening game with this deck. We did get very fortunate. We drew both companions extremely earthly as well as Keiko.
Yeah, I mean, keeping that opening class act was a really big deal. Like,
Turns out
TC.
Class Act's real good card.
Yeah.
I like how when it was first spoiled, it was really badly panned, and I'm like, I don't think you all understand how good of a card this is.
That I don't remember it being panned. Maybe it was just the people I were reading stuff of were like,
I,
this is bonkers.
I'm thinking
This
about
art
keeping this
good.
just because we have the bankroll to reward us for checking cards.
Yeah, I can see that. You got the juices. You
Or
got
do you think
double
we should
grounds.
mulligan? What do you got? You're the guest.
We can do better.
Okay.
Hit the mulligan. Hit it. Let's see what we get.
That's a little bit better, depending on how their first turn
Oh,
goes.
double doof. TCA and that. And the
Oh, hey,
boomerang.
Greg
I
Tongue.
mean,
We have one copy of Keiko,
boomerang
one
doof.
copy of Otter Paladin, and one copy of Axolotl Mage. Oh, people going too fast. I love telling people who play Jinteki when I'm playing 419 or 419. I'm the only person on the planet who says 419. Um,
I say 419.
that I say you have to tell me if you're playing Psychic Field or it's Entrapment. Um,
Just tell me if you're a cop.
yeah, you have to tell me if you're a cop. I think we boomerang doof here.
Yeah, boomerang doof. 100%. 100%. So where were you talking to Greg?
Uh,
Is Greg in
I'm
chat?
dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube because a huge chunk of my audience decided never to will
Never to
not
be on
watch me
Twitch.
on Twitch. They will only watch me on
That's
YouTube.
that's okay, I guess. Sure.
All right. So I think do I think we no, we only have one. I think we install Class Act here, right? There's
Let me see how
nothing.
much
There's
we got.
nothing because it could be a Rashida.
Yeah. The did they when did they install it?
Last turn.
Oh, this is the first turn
This is
still.
our first turn.
Oh, see, I do kind of still want to check it because if it's a Rashida,
Then they're completely back in the game. I'm just waiting for
yeah,
this to be an MVT. Mm, feels bad.
feels bad. I mean, look, sometimes you just got to do it. That's the problem.
That felt very bad.
That is very bad.
Yeah.
But the risk is high. Is high. Like if it was a Rashida, they would have been
They're
right
just
back in the
right back in
game.
it. Yeah.
But you might be tagged, but they also have 0 credits right now.
Yeah.
So that's just how it goes.
Oof. Big oof.
It's definitely feel
Scarcity.
bad.
Come on. All right. So I think we just click for 2 credits.
Yeah, play the juices for money and cards.
Well, you mean money and tag, or are we gonna just leave the tag on?
Oh yeah, actually you're right. You could just get the tag off with it. Yeah, money and tag. Yeah.
And then probably just another credit so we can get that class act down. Oh no, we can't get the
Yeah.
class act down. We need to draw next turn and
Yeah.
try to find Grant.
Yeah.
Scarcity is terrible.
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
But
Oh no. Probably
now we
undo
can't.
that.
Yeah, I was
Because
about
we
to
want to
say
wait until we have the credits to install something.
exactly. So just credit it up. Oop, oop.
Yeah, whoop.
That. We'll just leave that there
That
for
one
now.
can stay.
Yeah. Nobody likes it, but it can stay.
Yeah, Market Forces, Greg, is always a card that I look at and I'm like, this should be powerful. But it isn't.
I love market forces, but it's very context dependent.
All right,
Hey, Greg.
so that's
I
something
can
on an
see you talking
MVT,
now, Greg.
obviously. So let's draw once.
I went and found your YouTube stream because it is not linked in Stim Slack when you start stream. Send
Not
your
anymore
Twitch.
because I've started streaming other stuff. So for some reason, YouTube doesn't populate.
Weird.
It is very weird. Okay, probably put this down.
Yeah.
Put this down, and then like click for some bucks because next turn we can.
Yep. Okay, so they've got the Aries out, which sucks, but deal with it.
They're paying to prevent all of the exposes, which feels great, I have to say.
Yeah, I'm not totally certain they should be doing that right now.
Okay,
I
so I
wouldn't know on
think we're
that.
gonna
I don't know about that.
bravado R&D.
Yeah, Bravado, either R&D or Server 2. Actually, yeah, do R&D first, because you want to have the money for a potential trash.
Alrighty then.
Alright.
Then do we want to go again?
Yes.
Yeah, we can go again.
Let us continue to top deck the shit out of them.
Better lucky than good, isn't that what they always say?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, put down an Earthrise?
Yeah, get the Earthrise down. We want them
Keep
cards.
us tempo positive.
Yep, and they're on 0 credits, so it's not too much of a hard-hitting news threat here. Oh, well, the SSL, I remembered that. But
Yeah,
they would
but
have to,
they're gonna have to.
I don't think they're going to be running Econ Warfare
Yeah.
this season.
If there's usually no yogurt in there.
Okay, I want to get rid of some stuff.
So now if they click for a credit, they can hard hitting news us.
Yes. But it'll...
Big money, no whammy. Come on.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, there it is. I mean, this is going bankrupt in 2 to do that. So be it.
All right.
I would take the Paladin because definitely take the Paladin. I would get rid of the other casts. So
I think we bravado a server, then clear 3 tags.
Yeah, agreed. Make use of them credits while we can on the Mystic.
On the Mystic,
so
which
probably...
is not long for this world.
Well, they have to... Oh, well, that sucks, but whatever. Yeah, clear through them. I mean...
They don't have the money to do anything with our stuff. The worst we're going to...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're going to have some money,
still,
but they're...
But it would bankrupt them a lot too. Oh, exchange. Alright, fine. Okay.
I mean, if that's what you're into, I guess. Daily quest. So that's definitely an MVT under it, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, without question.
Okay, dokie.
Now, is there a way to go in for us to go in and get rid of that daily quest and then be on 4 credits?
What are we ditching here?
Probably the Amina if we're getting an own killer out.
Alright.
Alright, so hang on, let me do some math here. How much is daily quest to trash?
Daily quest is 3.
3 to trash,
so if we dirty laundry in there.
1. Dirty laundry will put us down to 4. This is assuming they can't res that ice, of course.
Sure.
So maybe we want to boomerang it. Well, actually, wait. No, boomerang HQ doof and then
go in.
Dirty... No. Yeah. Hang on. Boomerang's gonna be 2. The doof will be 1. So that'll put us on 3, and then we'll go up to 6. Yeah. Boomerang, doof.
Doof without using the Mystic Bucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we want that to come back. And then now we dirty laundry into server 2. Hell yeah, math.
Maths. It's good.
Love me some math. Let's see that MVT that we cannot trash. I mean, yeah, we are going to get the tag here, but whatever.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna not get trace the second tag from the trace.
Yeah, we can trace, of course. Yeah.
Criminal math, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Them not trashing our assets is also very good.
Yes.
It's nice to see a daily quest in a CTM deck instead of commercial bankers using that native card, trying to force the
Yeah, it's
trash.
pretty cute.
Okay, so they
I
prevented
even
that from
just
being
rendered that
advanced, which
again.
leads me to believe it's an agenda.
Yeah.
So I think we definitely keep the boomerang here.
Yep.
Do we just? Do we just?
Well, I mean, we could do exactly what we did last time. So boomerang, doof.
Except for this time, we're
Uh,
gonna be over money no matter what.
yeah, we will.
So we'll be fine with that. We
Yeah,
can.
it's alright.
It's worked out for us thus far.
Yep. And hey, they'll be on 0 credits again, so whatever.
These boomerangs are the gift that gives. You know.
Boomerang is a wonderful card. I love it. I love it a lot. I may be slightly biased because it's one of my pet cards from the set.
I love the card. So you can talk about how great it is as much as you like.
So the very original card was just, yeah, get that Beal.
Also,
Get
also get this
that
sweet,
Beal.
this sweet card.
Yeah, yeah, we get to go on a tour. Fine, whatever. We're Tag Me at this point, but they're also on no credits, so whatever. We can pull back. Let's see. They're just gonna click up. Preempt. Interesting. We definitely punch R&D next turn, I reckon.
Yeah, I think that's wise.
Let's just find out. Yep. Alright, nothing they're gonna res. See, I want to get greedy with that shortcut. Also, I don't want them to trash the Mystic for full thing, so I would probably just play the gamble now. And then,
We can probably start clearing.
yeah,
Because here's my
yeah,
thought. Here's my thought. If we start clearing, then they might feel rushed to try to get a trash in
mm-hmm. And that's
before,
just gonna keep them in the hole.
which is going to keep them in the hole.
Yeah.
And this also where you don't have enough tags for them to like close the game on a psychographics.
Yes.
All
Just
right.
gonna keep it in mind.
Draw here
Yep. Take the gamble.
and then clear the last two.
Yep.
Look, like it never happened.
Comfy. Yeah, the original boomerang was just it was like 1 or 2 to install, and you just trashed it to break a subroutine, and then if the run was successful, you got to like put it on the top of the stack, I think, or on the bottom of the stack. I can't remember what it was.
We just gotta. I know I just spent a bunch of money, but we gotta get back to tempo positive.
Yeah, we do. It was pretty vanilla. It felt like really like the Body Boys in Shaper. So I worked really hard to like just make it feel different to the Shaper card,
Sure.
and that's where the whole like. So it was actually one of the it was talking to one of the playtesters that I got the idea of for it to target a piece of ice, because so boomerangs like in terms of Indigenous Australian or like origin use for them. They were mostly hunting tools, but they weren't for like killing stuff outright. They were for flushing out things that they wanted to actually go hunting for.
That makes
So
sense.
you would throw it, and it would just like scare the shit out of a bunch of birds or some smaller mammals in undergrowth or whatever. And then it would come back to you, and you would just while the rest of the hunters would actually go out and get the stuff. And so I do really like the idea of like, so it's by picking the ice, you are doing, and yeah, this is exactly the play I would have done. So by picking the ice, you're like sort of leaning on that hunting concept. And what's cool is that because you can do it when it's an unres piece of ice, you are kind of also flushing out the corp into making the decision of whether to force you to use the boomerang or not. So there's some extra kind of layers of theme there that I do like. Yeah, we can get a bunch of tech, but whatever.
Yes, we have many tags now. I think.
Yeah,
Oh, why didn't it?
yeah,
So let's go R&D
yep,
because we got to just keep the pressure on.
yep. And we got that lovely, lovely, juicy bankroll there to help us as well.
We already trashed the card, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Go back in.
Yep, you could. I mean, we had to get rid of that Liberty. So.
What is this one?
Ooh,
Oh, this is the
new
one
sound.
where
It just gives you a tag.
gives you a tag. Yeah.
Because there's no thingo right now, so whatever.
Oh, we got a wheel. Yeah.
All right, one more to win.
Whoa, one more.
Maybe two more.
Maybe two more.
Hopefully, we don't find a QPM.
We do have many tags, though.
Yeah.
Wait, what do we think? That's probably a QPM, right? That feels like a QPM.
Yeah, I reckon so too. And we can't clear and run.
The pad tap's honestly probably the worst card.
Yeah.
I don't think they've used a money card successfully this whole game.
So, Grant Turtle R&D.
We
again?
can't.
Okay.
We can't.
How much do we care about
if we
tags
put the
now?
current down.
That's true. Oh yes, you're right.
So probably just Amakua, and then Laundry R&D.
Yep. Let's just go full tag. We just need to try and win this at this point.
Yeah, we just need to try to close it. Tags are great. We love them.
I love people knowing where we are. Oh, well, that's nice.
All right, let's go in again.
So now it is literally just let's find an agenda. Let us find an agenda.
Yep, we can
go away.
We can trash all the cards we want. It's very freeing in some ways. Well, the other nice thing is we have this bankroll, which is money that they can't take away from us. So we have the recovery for if we get closed accounts.
Yeah.
Which feels very nice.
Just a scarcity on top. That's fine. It's also just nice to know what it is that they have on top of the deck. So, okay, so it wasn't an agenda in Servitude then. Oh, is that an MVT in Archives?
I mean, if that's what you're into.
Well, let's back to the previous plan, I guess.
Yeah, so I think we gotta overwrite the current with our current. And then we're gonna put down that, because we're gonna need to actually break that now.
Yes.
Best defense.
Well, that's interesting.
So we're probably gonna have to take this bankroll money at the end of our turn, because otherwise we will likely lose it.
Yeah. So we're not gonna see anything else in R&D. So yeah, probably just take a draw.
Oh, boomerang's nice though. And then before the turn ends, we gotta take the money.
Yep.
Because otherwise, that's us. That's the juiciest.
Let's just hope they don't have closed too. So they could best defense one of the breakers, but that's not the end of the world.
No.
Because we can, I don't know. We can run the remote. The remote's probably an MVT. Can you open archives?
Sure.
What's in it's yeah. So it's an MVT on archives and it's an MVT in the remote. So it's just a bad time, no matter where we run, for losing credit.
Oh, We can deuces to get up to strength for this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Yep, sounds great. Sick. And we get to do it for cheap. So, yeah, draw two. Suppose that we can finally find
Hydra.
out what it is. Hydra!
That's not ever getting res, I don't think.
No, that is never getting res. Yeah, so now we can just.
Yep, now we're at the magic number.
Yep. Delicious.
Another scarcity feels terrible. Did we install this turn? I don't think we did.
No.
So we'll just go ahead and put that down.
Um,
We could probably just run
hmm.
HQ, right?
Yep, that's what I think. I mean, who cares about more tags at this point, really? Tolbooth, that's also not getting rezzed anytime soon.
Yeah, they have.
And they are way out of being able to do psychographics here as well. We just need to keep punching. Just cannot stop punching.
So,
It's R&D again, of course.
well, we can't run R&D because we just got purged out.
Oh, they're purged. Sorry, my brain did not register that. Yeah, you're right.
We can boomerang R&D by overriding the other boomerang.
You're right. We can, which is actually fully intentional. That's why it's unique.
Exchange.
Uh,
They can't win off of it.
no, because we don't have a 3-pointer.
Um, I actually
Keep.
want this because it gives us our
Yeah,
counter.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh look, it's a Mumbad virtual tour.
What a surprise!
Yeah, very surprised. So they're gonna exchange, but it's the bad exchange. It's not
Yeah,
the
this does, however, mean they win if we find a QP,
yeah
assuming there's more. Let me think here. So they've got 3 areas. It's 3 points. They've got 3 Beals. That's
9 points.
9. They've got a QPN that puts them to 10. Um,
They probably have five
3 SS,
SSLs, three SSLs,
three SSS. So that's 19. So they would have one more 1-pointer somewhere,
which is
which
probably the
is,
QPM or 15 minutes.
yeah. So we just have to hope it's a 15 minutes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we do have to hit archives because we need to get counters.
Yeah, we need tokens. Yeah. So it's very whatever. Fine, fine. Unfortunately, we don't get a token off that run either, which is even more annoying. But so be it. And then yeah, let's go. Let's go pick.
We have in unlimited tags. It's like unlimited breadsticks.
Where do you get unlimited breadstick?
A very bad Italian restaurant in America called the Olive Garden.
Oh, I've heard of this Olive Garden place.
We don't have the ability to rerun, so I'll just leave it.
Yeah.
This has been a tight back and forth game, though, which feels very cool. We're going to get psychoed out. Oh, no, 15 minutes. They got us. Good game.
No.
That was close, though.
Yeah. So they must have drawn. Yeah, they must have drawn it during that turn. That turn after they purged. Just so close. That means we were really close to getting it.
Happens. Can't win them all.
Yeah.
There's actually an alt art from Magnum Opus that was the Mumbad virtual tour of Italy. And it had the MVT, but it was like a little emoji. You know the emoji chef that's holding like two platters.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So it had the emoji with the chef's hat and the two platters, and then it had like credits on one, and then like pasta on the other.
Oh god.
Because it's the Mumbad virtual tour of Italy. Because the tour of Italy is what Olive Garden calls their entree that you can get, where you get like little tasting plates of all of the
Right.
different pasta dishes. Because we
I
love we
am
love
not.
our memes over here, especially the West Coast boys.
So I totally don't know what's going on with the screen share right now, but it is
Is it?
real
Did it
blurry.
get really pixely? That happens sometimes with
Yeah,
foreign people because of how
yeah, the
hard the
distance.
connection
Like,
is.
shenanigans. It was
Let me
fine
turn
for
it back
so
off.
long.
Let me turn it
Yeah,
back.
just try turning it on and off again. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Off and on?
Did that help?
Yeah, that's better. Yep, we are back to business.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying this deck, Boris. So thank you very much for sharing it on Netrunner DB.
Oh, and now it's back to crap again. I might just have to just join your games. Just fun. Just
So
watch them.
lately, I've been beating the crap out of people with Sunny, which I find hysterical because Gashapon is just a wildly good card for Sunny. I'm three and
I love Gachapon so much. I love that card, and I'm sure it's not hard to tell that I love that card, considering I wrote a fucking piece of fiction about it.
yeah. So this is my cash refresh deck, which I only have lost one game because I accidentally played it in a standard deck because I thought it was my other one. It's 3-0 in cash refresh because Gashapon just speeds Sunny up so much that I'm able to like do two turns of like Black Hat Lock at the end and win, and they
Mhm.
can't put anything in the remote, and there aren't really any good fast advance plans in cash refresh.
Yep, yep.
And then this is just great. I love everything about this.
I wish I could read it, but I
It's
can't.
Hoshiko with the Toblerone and all of the things that support the Toblerone.
Toblerone one. Okay, yep, yep. I assume somebody has made a Toblerone
Chisel.
alt art
I mean,
for it
I've made
by now.
memes of Chisel as a Toblerone. I also
Oh
took that.
yeah.
I always took that. Oh, I also took that Always Sunny in Philadelphia scene where Frank is pushing the guy down with the 2x4. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, yes, I do. Oh dear.
I've taken that and photoshopped the Chisel art into it.
Hey, we got someone. Miramorph.
I
Miramorph. It's Miramorph.
seems good.
All
So,
right.
are we keeping this? This feels okay.
Let me see. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think we keep this.
Yeah, you could definitely do far less.
Now Baldur's just asleep in a pile of laundry.
And Daig is asleep at my window in the sun. He does like that sun.
Yeah, we don't have any of that over here. One of the wildest things about going to the Netherlands for Worlds was FaceTiming with Cassie, my daughter, and her.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, it's okay. And her wonder at it being like dark where I was.
Ah, yeah,
She's like, but how is it dark there? I'm like, well, I'm on a different part of the planet.
that was like when I was in Budapest for Christmas one year, and I Skyped my parents on Christmas Day, and it was snowing, and they were like, "It's snowing! You're on camera with snow." That was pretty cool.
Where are your parents, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, they're here in Perth as well, but I think they have only seen snow once, and it was mostly melted. and that was when I was 6.
Yeah. All right, so we got some money and some information. We can just go in
Yep.
and doof them. Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah.
Let's get while the getting's good. Like the
Yeah.
terrible. Yeah, I remember when I was in high school, we had a gentleman who his family had moved from Cameroon um, as part
Mm.
of at my high school. Somebody he had come as part of like a diplomatic group. His father was like diplomatic staff to somebody.
Okay.
But no one in their family had ever seen snow.
Uh,
And they were super super amped about it the first time that they saw it. I was like, wait till it gets real cold, then you're not gonna like the snow nearly as much.
well, they wait until it gets really thick, and you have to start shoveling it.
Yeah,
Then you're gonna hate it forever. I no, I enjoyed encountering snow when I was in both Japan and Europe. First time I encountered first like 2 times I've encountered first and only 2 times I've properly encountered snow.
yeah.
Uh,
That's always wild to be coming from like a temperate zone or like the mid Atlantic because we have all 5 seasons. You know, winter, spring, summer, fall, and tornado.
and yeah, I mean we sometimes get like the dregs of a cyclone down here, but Perth is fairly like sheltered from significant cyclone stuff.
So we'll force the pop on that.
Yeah,
Can't have that. Then probably check R&D and then corporate grant class act. What do you think?
seems prudent. We got the money.
Well, we did have money, but we also killed a ginger grid because that card can't stick around.
Ginger was on my shit list. I do not like that card. It is as I the term I use for cards like Ginger is that it is too extra, does too much. Like as much as it is. I mean, I'm not even sure if it's appropriately costed either. Like 1 to res, 5 to trash, and you get to draw and install a piece of ice, and you get to lower the install cost by 4. And it's like, sure, it's an upgrade, so you gotta get down, you gotta protect it,
Well,
it's a
I think it
region
could
bit.
do all of that if it wasn't the mystical 1 to 5 ratio.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just got too much good stuff all on the one card.
All in the one
It's like
card.
Cipher. It's it's like Cipher, but it's not the level of Cipher brokenness. Um,
I'm just doing more of our normal
yeah, exactly.
install plan.
I'm having to like juggle between like looking because for whatever reason on my TV here, I can see your hand fine, but like everything else is blurry as fuck. So I'm like looking at the TV for the hand and then looking at my monitor for the rest of the board.
Makes sense.
uh, I will work with this. Um, yeah, there's just like a handful of cards in Netrunner that to me are just like they have whatever happened in the playtesting process, so they just took the card and put too many good things on it, be it good numbers or good abilities or downsides that aren't that big a deal.
Yeah.
Um,
I
and
think
so, like, you know, Cipher is Cipher's that, Ginger's that. There's a few other cards that are a bit like that as
Sephir
well.
might be the worst designed card ever. It's so incredibly busted.
Yeah,
Like I literally
um,
almost got like, well, not literally. I figuratively almost caught like a beat down because right when Cipher was released, I was like, I'm gonna build a Haley deck with a single parasite and 3 fan sites, an artist colony, and 3 clone ships, and 3 copies of Levy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I just destroyed every piece of ice. People were not very pleased. That's the word I'm going to use.
Somebody thinks the Cipher was so it reduces it to 0. It you just get to do it, and all that happens is you reduce your hand size by 1. It gave you 2 MU. It was not expensive for what it did. Like you do that, you use it once or twice, and you have paid that money back.
Yeah,
Or
and
gotten
it was
paid that money
the
back.
wildest thing is that it was one
One influence.
influence.
Yeah.
Like, hey, yeah,
That's the other thing.
this
One
should
influence.
be an ability that Shaper can just import.
It's just too much stuff. It's just too extra. Uh, and then yeah, Ginger is also the same. It's like you get to draw and install and reduce by 4, and it's 1/5.
So this is
It's
100% the border control. So we're gonna go in there.
yeah, there it is.
Yep, you already have $1 billion, so it doesn't matter.
Yep, let me cake.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
so
go.
this is definitely
Ooh, the Amaku is
version.
very good.
This is definitely a version of Greg's list, which is a rad list.
Yeah,
He and I have been talking about that for a good while.
I like
Uh,
Mirror Morph. It's just tiring to use in the context of a tournament. Like, if you really want to get the value out of it, it's a little bit more mentally taxing.
I can see that, yeah. I've gotten fairly used to it by now. My current test deck is Mirror Morph, which is similar-ish to Greg's in that some of the core concepts are the same, but also very different in some other areas. But it's probably the list I'm going to take with me to America, and I'll use that to hopefully beat down some of the Americans on the West Coast,
When is
along
this?
with my runner. Late March and like the first few days of April. That's when I'm
Exciting.
over there. Yeah, I'm going to GDC in San Francisco, so I'm like there for
For work anyway.
just short of a week. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm getting flown there by the state, my state government. I got a travel grant to go to GDC,
That's very
which is
exciting.
pretty much. It is very exciting, and it's also literally the only reason I can go because GDC is ludicrously expensive.
Yeah, I mean, also flights are ludicrously
Yep,
expensive.
yep. So I got it was like 4,000 Australian dollars, and that covers my flights, the GDC tickets, travel insurance, the very small visa cost, ground travel while I'm there. I just had to pay for accommodation and food myself. That's it. But I managed to find a pretty good Airbnb all to myself out in I can't remember the name now, but it's like the queer district in San Francisco.
That's very cool.
Um,
So
hmm,
that's so I'm trying to remember my exchange stuff. That's like what, just over
so
two and a half thousand US dollars.
something like that, yeah. So like the GDC ticket was like 1,700 US, and it was like before the promo code I used, it was like 2,500 Australian dollars. That's how much the ticket, just like GDC itself, is. It's ludicrous. There is a reason not that many international people get to go unless they're getting paid for by work or some other travel grant or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's an expensive trip.
Yeah,
We're having some good turns here. I'm just doing criminal business.
pretty much. I'm
Thank
just
you.
sort of like sitting here, just kind of nodding along.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
just clicking the
it's
buttons
wonderful
that I
just
would
to have
probably be
you as
clicking.
company. To be completely honest.
Yeah, no, that's what I was down for. I was sort of like when you asked in Slack, I was like, oh, I forget what time zone Dan is in, but I'll ask what time. And you were like, So in mine, I was like, click on his name. Oh, that's 13 hours behind me. It'll be a nice little morning stream. I'll just kind of hang out and watch and talk some games and do
Yeah,
a little bit of research work in the background here.
yeah. It's always great to have people on. You're and you're talking about our secret society, secret Slack that we have.
Yeah, the secret Slack.
We're getting very
See,
lucky on
just
some of
the
these
hashtag just
accesses.
criminal thing.
Yeah, just criminal things. Just steal the agendas, you know? It's
Yep.
like that classic Netrunner gif where it's the person doing a deep data mining and stealing 7 points in a single run. Classic.
Now you're a fan of stealth,
I love
right?
stealth.
Stealth deck. Do you want to play a weird stealth deck I have?
I mean, the answer to that question is almost always yes.
All right, it's stealth in Leela.
I mean, that could be fine, I think. Using the newer tools, like the ones thingies that install for free and stuff.
Yeah,
The thingies, that's a technical term, by the way, everyone.
absolutely.
I just
Absolutely.
love any deck that actually has the space for bankroll because bankroll is just such a sweet criminal card.
It
It's a
has
really
bankroll in it.
elegant design.
Yeah, bankrolls.
Oh yeah, fuck that
Real good.
gatekeeper. Bye bye.
Yep, get rid of it.
I don't know. Put this down, I guess. Gain a credit.
Yep.
They're very rich, but it hardly matters because if they can't keep anything on the table, then the only play that they have is the biotic Vitruvius. Right? And right now they can't really keep anything on the table.
Mm.
The biggest problem when people get to this level of money is that we don't get our free Amakua counters.
Yeah, because I'll just pay it every time.
How many doofs have we gone through? Just one. So we could boomerang doof coming up here just to replenish our own funds.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the turning roll's nice though.
Yep.
And probably the pad tap too, because that'll slow him down a little bit. So what do we want to do here?
Well, I don't know what that R&D ice is, and we've only got the two Amaku tokens. And you can't quite go through the drafter yet either.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, just to get the macro down. Yep. Not macro, sorry. Get the Bugolta down.
The other science teacher. No, Gauss is the one.
Yes.
The science.
Gauss and Euler. Gauss and Euler are the math teachers, the mathematician breakers. What have you nicknamed these ones? It was the disco breakers, the mathematician breakers, and oh yeah, I had a name for Bugolta Macro.
Well, they're supposed to be spies, right?
Yeah. Oh no, it was the broker breakers.
Oh yeah.
The brokers. Yeah.
Right. Let's draw.
But yeah, these ones are the idea of the crim breakers is that like the names are coming from Bachman, which is Az's partner in crime and profit.
Yeah. It's amazing. I mean, obviously the companions are good basically anywhere, but the cost reduction effect on a good stuff criminals very pronounced on a lot of these events.
Yeah, so Crim often does have a problem with bouncing back if you've been locked out of servers. Because a lot of like the cheap ways to get lots of money in Crim are based on running. So if
Right.
you find yourself in a hole and you can't get into any server, that can be a really bad spot. So being able to have cost reduction effects, so stuff that just allows you to play these slightly more expensive cards or play the gambles or the laundries or whatever to get the money without having to like get the credits up front is super good. Super, super good. It's sort of why I can see so many people playing, the one or two Rizeki in Crim to round out your
So what do we think that is in the remote?
space. I mean,
Well,
it
right.
could be a
We can just check it. I think we're gonna say asset.
yeah,
So it's a
answer
Rashida.
issue.
So we should definitely go get that, right?
At the very least, you can probe and find out what that ice is.
Show me Fairchild 3.
Well, you said it.
I did say it. It's like I'm psychic. Um,
All right.
yeah,
Let's
we can
see.
just pay here, and then
Yeah,
trash this daily cast even because we're preventing the more loss than
yeah.
we're getting by.
Keeping
Uh,
it. Yeah, and then yeah, let them. Are they gonna? What are they gonna do here?
they ended
End
the
the
run.
run. Okay, that's fine. Like, sure, let them get the Rashido. I guess it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
And then now
It's
we
fine.
have Paladin. So
Doable.
we're all set up. They forgot to res Rashida, which feels very bad.
Maybe they didn't care. Maybe they didn't want it this time.
That reads to me that there's already like a ton of agendas in HQ.
Yeah. So you've got the three on Core now. I reckon just first click next turn. Just hit HQ.
Do we
Because then
want to
if it's
put the
another
turning wheel
Fairchild
down
3, you
first?
can.
Oh no, because
Nah,
we need
because
to
you
be able to
wanna.
bust a Fairchild.
Yeah, exactly. And then if it's not, and it's something you can just get through, then yeah, we drop the turning. Go go punch it, beat it.
I will put the dragon into all decks. Oh, that feels pretty bad.
Yeah. I know that there were at least three of us in SA who were very excited about dragon related things in this set.
I mean,
Um,
everyone should be excited about dragons.
but,
Dragons are great. We're 100% going to lose Stargate here. Oh no, they took the Amakua. Okay. We have more
interesting.
Amakuas.
Yeah, yeah, that's. I mean,
I mean, I get it.
not like we're gonna be. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to break it anyway. So
Definitely take the Bravado. Uh, Probably go for the class act here.
yeah, we want to find some more stuff.
We're gonna put that down with the Paladin Bucks, and then we're gonna trash that one. Put that down.
Yeah, and get a class stack down. Let's see. Oh, there's another turtle.
Yeah, when people use Hagen to trash Amakua, I get it, but like I feel like that's rarely the right choice unless you were planning to like push the next turn, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Because
exactly.
otherwise, like we're gonna have if you're playing one Amakua, you're playing three.
It's not the most common thing to only have the one Armacore.
Well,
I
I guess if I had to, I would put down this and then go run that.
Yep. They really want that money, I guess.
And
All
then we
right.
got to get rid of some of these bucks. So actually, that's the wrong one because we should just bravado archives.
Yeah.
So we made money already.
Let's see what they have.
I'm guessing that there's going to be another Hagen on here. Yep. So we lose Stargate as well.
Hmm.
But we do have breakers in here. And then we'll just do that. We're still super duper rich. The price reductions here are really good, and they haven't dealt with our ladder pad taps.
Yeah, to be honest, with how many credits they had earlier, I'm surprised they didn't kill the pad tab. I guess it is very easy to forget about that thing. So what's the interesting thing about JNet is some of the automatic effects can be very easy to forget that the card doing it is there, because it just does it. Whereas in real life, like every time you play, that hedge fund, they're like, oh, pad tap, and they take the money. You're going to remember that, like every time.
Yeah, I mean, I think of that when the Rube Goldberg Haley decks were around. I had to repair
Mm.
a lot of board states at regional season because there's so many triggers
Mm.
on that deck
Yeah.
that people just don't remember in person.
So I found it really fascinating that when the back was spoiled and people were like, oh, so Levy's gone, but they're just giving Geist another recursion card. I'm like, well, yeah,
But it's
like,
not it's not just like a automatic recursion card. It's pretty
yeah, you
hard
got to
to
do
use.
stuff with it.
You have to actually do stuff with it.
Yeah, so you actually have to run. You want to run every turn. You got to find it early enough to be able to run every turn to get that stuff. Um, and yes, it does give you back mostly exactly the cards you want. Like, you're not going to be getting your gambles and your other events back with it. You're only going to be getting those trash cards. But which even in and of itself is like, it's sort of a trade-off compared to Levy, but you're also not like getting the extra turning wheels or extra consoles or whatever the heck stuff you don't want back in there.
Right.
It's just giving you like exactly the stuff you're after.
And you also have to play it at the right time, so you have to have the right
Yeah,
copies, and you have to be using hardware. Like, it's not just like, here, I pay 5 credits and all my cards are back in the deck.
yeah, exactly. So
Well, we gotta get rid
the
of that. We
idea
can't have that.
was the yeah, absolutely, that's go go. Like, I don't think that having mass recursion in the game is a bad thing, but I do think that it should be less all encompassing than Levy was. We spent
Yeah,
a long time in testing trying to figure out a version of Levy that you could only play once a game without having it be limit one per deck.
sure.
And that was very difficult because but you effectively need to have a way to track it being you having played that first one and using it to recur your deck.
Well, I mean, I think that's one of
And
the hallmarks of the Ashes cycle is returning powerful
yeah,
effects to the game in ways that are harder to use. Because
yeah, exactly.
the companions bring back drip, but in a way where it's not just like I put this down and I never think about this card ever again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm still fairly okay with how Rozeki turned out, but I think
Because it takes up MU, right? Like it's
yes,
imminently harder to play than any of the resource based trips were.
yeah, to some degree. I mean, obviously, like it takes up one MU compared to a single copy of data folding effectively taking up two MU. But of course, you can have three copies of data folding with two MU, whereas three copies of Rozeki take up three. So this is just a little bit of a weird trade-off thing there. But you can also tutor Rozeki, which is kind of a big deal, especially out of my third least favorite ID in the game.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Woo. Woo.
Yeah, I
Don't
mean,
like Woo.
I like Woo, but that's because I'm a
It's
terrible prison person. I like how you
as a
specifically
player,
said
Woo's cool.
you
As a
specifically
designer,
said you're like I don't like playing prison decks.
yeah. I did. I was wondering what you would think of that. I was sort of like, Yeah, anything that's gonna be like excruciatingly long games, like all the time, or prisony stuff, I just find them really boring after a while.
That's one of the things that I'm
Uh,
finding. I play the like Frage Lord lock in
hmm,
Runeterra, which has a very high win
yep.
rate, but the games are incredibly long.
Yeah, I just
I
I'm
was
not
a
really
I was
one
a
for
I
like
was a
super long
blue
games.
control player when I played Magic
Right. Yeah,
because
I
I'm a
can see that.
terrible monster person.
So one of the hallmarks of my deck building in Netrunner, and one of the other side benefits of having stepped down from this is that I actually have the brain space to build my own standard decks again. What is this madness? Um, is that I always go for decks with multiple win conditions because I want to be able to win more. I want to be able to win quickly. I want to have multiple vectors for winning. So I love kill decks that also want to score out.
Right.
I don't like decks that really only go all in on one or the other. Which is why I sort of miss Butcher Shop because you had that fast advance potential as well as just being I'm gonna kill you.
Sure.
Yeah, and Amin is so good for Fairchild 3.
Yeah,
Just paying 4 and they lose credit.
it's really lovely.
Mm. So, fun fact, Bugalta, I wish we'd made it a bit more like Amina and made it really expensive and slightly better. Because I actually really like the whole Crim concept of here is this big
Oh
fucking number
shit, that's
on
not
your
working.
breaker, but when you get it down, it's really beautiful. Um, yeah, I really do like. I like Bugalta a lot. It feels very criminal to me, but I think we could have made it slightly better and made it really expensive, and it would have felt
I really like Bugalter. I
better
think
to me.
Bugalter as a breaker, with it being a little cheaper and it being got decent
Yeah,
numbers on it, but not super efficient with the payback on the first time, it really brought Reg Crim, run a lot, like take risks Crim back into being a viable archetype. Like that
yeah,
card,
absolutely.
that card alone did that.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely think it did have a really good positive effect. So
So
I'm
where
quite
are the
content with how
Gendies?
it
That
turned
is
out.
my question. Like we're hunting for agendas, 11 cards in hand. They haven't scored in a really long
Oh, they're,
time.
they're definitely all in HQ. Like I really think they're all in HQ. You've got the Mackler now, and Hagen's at 2 strength, so you can just. Oh wait, no Mackler's 2. That's right. Yeah, we made it 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can just
you can
just punch in
just go
repeatedly.
punch some
You've got
stuff.
3. Yeah, just go. So it's going to cost what 4 to get in each time,
Yeah, well,
and
3 the first time because of the Macklin payback.
yes, good
I
point.
love the theme on
And you
these
can use the
investments where
the
if
golfer.
you invest the money, then you get paid back.
Yeah, actually, wait, no, but golf is the same as turtle here, isn't it?
All right, how
Yeah,
many
yeah,
of these are
mine.
in the trash? All right, so that has to be an agenda because there's
Yes.
3. So we can also just go see what's going on. I'm gonna draw
Yeah,
one
get the
card
gamble
just in
one.
case it's like cheeky Junebug. I have died to cheeky Junebug before, and it feels real embarrassing when that happens.
It's a surveyor. I hate that thing.
Nothing is worse in this game of Netrunner than dying to cheeky Junebug.
That's right. This is one of the other cards that I think is too extra. Surveyor.
Oh, I love Surveyor. Surveyor is one of my favorite pieces of ice.
I.
The good news is if this is uh, a
I mean, if this is an agenda, you just win.
yep.
Yeah,
I was gonna say if it is a
and
Junebug,
then.
they now can't pay for it. Pay to steal. Thank you very much. Good game, well
Card.
played.
Yeah, there we go. This was not a beautiful game. What?
I mean, this is it was we're criminal. This is what we do. We hold people down. We could have had Hernando in here. That would have been even better.
I do. I do love me some Hernando.
All right, hit me up with this stealth.
Oh yeah, all right. Let me. I'll send you the list. Yeah, this is It's currently entitled Weird Stealth Leela. So I'll just send you the text. So you can just copy it all in. Now, warning: it is 46 cards because I'm a weirdo. So you can cut one. We can figure out what to cut. I'm pretty sure I know what I would cut.
Can you just do the Jinteki copy? Yeah.
Oh, the Jinteki copy. How do I do that?
You do the exports to Jinteki.
Export to Jinteki. That's it. Yeah.
Then copy paste that in for me.
There we go.
There better be doofs in here.
There's doofs.
When people
What do you
make
take?
oh, why is it not? When people make stealth, oh come on.
What's going on? It's not copying in on.
There it is. Okay.
Alright, there we go.
Okay, looking at this deck, I think the snap.
Card is one of the one daily cast. I'd say it's either daily cast or maybe the legwork if you don't want.
No, legwork's good though, right?
Work is good. Work's very good.
I think you. I think honestly, you probably cut the bankrolls and then go up to. No, that's. Yeah, you probably just cut one bankroll, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I like the card a lot in here. I thought you loved bankroll.
I do love bankroll.
Well, I do not think this deck is good. So.
Well,
I mean, I think it'll
on
be
that
fun.
on that rousing
good.
endorsement.
Oh no, I mean it's. I think it's fine. Like stealth is fine, but you know you could do this out of like basically anything else.
I mean, Leela's nice though.
Leela is nice. Leela, I love Leela. I absolutely adore Leela. My favorite ID in the game for basically forever. Well, since she came out. Prior to that, it was Kate. Kate then Leela has pretty much been my main fondness. I think at this point you may as well just turn off the screen share, by the way, because I cannot see anything from it. Or at least I'll keep it small because I can sort of make out what your hand is just by the colors and silhouettes of the art.
This seems okay-ish, but not great.
Okay, so you got the yeah, you could definitely do better. You got the after, you got the pad, you got the doof boomerang combo. Yeah.
Well, we don't have boomerang. That's actually the penumbral toolkit.
Oh, you're right. See, this is the problem. I can't fucking see anything. But
let's just do one of those. That seems great.
Yeah, just double pad.
Get it
rolling.
You get 3, I get 2. Everybody's happy, you know.
Yep. Seems good.
I think one of the biggest stumbling points for Stealth Criminal currently is since you don't really have access to SMC without doing a lot of work for it, you end up not having the Stealth Breaker that you need when you need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why there is a special order in there, which you have conveniently drawn. But of course you can't, face check and find out.
Yeah, that's not how we do. Guess that and that. Because this is definitely going to come in handy. Hunting Grounds is always great.
Hunting Grounds is sick. I really love that card. Oh, it's going to kill the pads.
Yeah, I mean they're obviously on like the.
Totally fair.
All right.
That is a juicy server.
So I think we blind doof here.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? I mean, a lot, but. What
is the worst?
Oh, yeah. They could even still have the money for us to steal. Seems great.
No. Yeah. You get no wait. Get to hunting grounds it.
Alright, we can go check this now.
Yeah.
Before I forget, let's put that down for freezies.
Oh, did you forget to hunting grounds it?
No, because I'm gonna hunting grounds that.
That's fair. Use prevention ability during approach after ice is raised.
Yeah. We can just use that.
Yep.
Wait.
Let's see what we got.
I edited fire the subroutine twice. There we go.
Weird.
We don't actually care about that, and this is going to be the MVT. Calibration testing.
Oh, calibration testing.
I guess we're going to have to leave that for now.
Yeah. But at least we know it's there.
Alright, let's draw some cards.
Yep.
Oh, passport. Nice.
Yes, there is a passport. Because I have a small crush on that card. I've always really liked passport.
Probably put that down. Alright. We need to get
Now,
Netrunner down.
yes. And then start getting, start getting some stuff on it.
This money situation currently is somewhat problematic.
Yep. I mean, what you can arguably do now is you can just run through that slot machine once a turn while you're on 0 credits. Because you just hunting grounds it, and then they won't get anything from it. And sure, you lose credits, but then you can steal stuff.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, the wrong one? Oh, it's so good. Hunting grounds.
Hunting
on
grounds
slot
is
machine.
one of my all-time favorite cards. Did you know?
Oh yeah, I can see it.
It's a classic shaper card. I'm just gonna check one of these and see if one of them's a nice agenda for us.
Yep. Business show. All right, fine.
Oh no, we are absolutely gonna get a hard hitting news to everybody.
Oh yeah, without question.
Yeah.
Like Rashida and DBS, they are definitely going to have a hard hitting news here. CTM is just like not really the deck you want to face when you're playing stealth.
No, I mean that's one of the reasons why I always move ahead of stealth is because glacier metas last for like half a day and then people switch to assets. Like
yeah, exactly. Oh, is there going to be the hard hitting news? No.
Doesn't look like it.
They're gonna put a thing in the server instead.
I think that's 100% an agenda, so let's go get it.
Oh yeah, like without question.
Oh no, I would. Which one's remastered edition? No, no. We will steal that. We will bounce whatever that is back to hand.
Out of that.
Let's hit HQ.
Yep.
Prevent a when encounter.
0 credits.
Gosh,
as well.
So
yeah, it feels good.
it feels very good.
Like you're always going to lose that 3 credit, but
we don't have any credits to lose, so
do that shit anyway. Yeah.
Head tap, the little head tap gift. Can't lose any credits if you never have any. All right. I want to draw here. Draw again. I don't know. We probably just need to get some money. We need to set up so that we can try to bravado somewhere.
Yeah.
Because if this is an agenda, then we'll have some
We'll get bounce R&D, and then we can just hit there again. See if there's more to bounce.
See if we can do our sweet, sweet Leela
Oh,
magic.
there's something big, apparently. Interesting.
Yeah, let's bravado R&D.
Yeah. May as well find out what it is.
Oh, no, we knew what it was.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
We'll end the run because we don't. Oh no, we don't. We can pay it off of.
Yes. Wait.
We can pay it off of Penumbral Toolkit.
Yes. You can use it whenever you like.
Then let's go ahead and see if we can get the luck of the Leela. Nope.
Come on. No.
No.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Get that money.
So do we want to want to boomerang one of these ice and then try to get? No, we can't because we don't have anything that breaks.
Yeah.
Let's draw.
You had the inside job still, but no. Yeah. Yeah. Get that bankroll down. Bankroll, tasty. Remember, you got the special order out still as well.
That's true.
Like, actually, special order for Penrose here, and you've got everything covered. Because you got after image too. Beal. That's fine. Yeah, Beal's fine.
Yeah, big Beal.
A new follower.
Yeah.
Hey, Luna, thank you for the follow.
Okay. R&D ice. Okay. Yeah, I reckon find that Penrose. We don't need to use it yet, but just get it in hand so that if we need to hit something, you can. And then just money up. And maybe probably Earthrise money, I think. I mean, it's a boring turn, but
Sometimes the turns are boring.
Yep. You gotta get that draw. Like that's the thing I've always loved about Leela is she's an ID that encourages you to keep pushing, but you need to know when to not. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, so we'll bounce
Not
that
just
back.
another Beal. Okay.
We did see that 10 in early, or we just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Let's bravado R&D.
Well, actually, wait. No. First, go check HQ with Hunting Grounds while we have 0 credits.
Okay. So now.
An RLC.
We could go R&D and see 2 cards.
Yeah, I reckon that's a play. Because that way we see both of what they'll see with DBS.
And this is free for us.
Yep.
Come on. Hard-hitting news. And Maryland. And then, so probably we just do this to equalize out the money totals a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
We're working hard for the money over here, Morgan.
We are. Just gotta do it sometimes. So they'll probably fire the hard-hitting news. Oh, maybe. Actually, yeah, it might not be the best call for them. Because it would make them pretty poor to do that. Okay.
I think we can afford to check server 9.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we put this down.
Let's go take a peek, see. Just another Maryland, yeah.
Do we want to try to hit the hand again?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Except for this time, we can actually break it. Oh no, it's so expensive. Let subroutines fire.
Yeah, it's really expensive here. Yeah, there's no point.
Come on. 2 agendas. So this is another interesting thing here is that we've got a fair amount of cash here, and we've had some accesses, but we haven't been particularly lucky because we did pull this remastered edition out of the remote. So our R&D and HQ accesses have been surprisingly not very rich, right?
So I think we're probably just going to have to get those breakers down so we can start threatening if they... Or we need to start clearing the, like the Jeeves and stuff.
Yeah, so I think here, at least initially, I want to get this down, the Penumbral Toolkit, for free.
Yeah.
So I think initially we're going to put this down and put it on here, just so we don't lose any money. And then we can also... So let's just get in there. Only 1 matches, but we'll still just break it.
Yep.
Shuffle a copy of Boomerang back in. Probably just take $1, clear bankroll. And then next turn,
I think
put
that's
the agendas down.
Yeah, the
they got
Cali
us.
testing here.
Good game.
Whew. Yep. Damn, they kept finding despite all the HQ hitting. Yeah.
That'll happen sometimes.
How many cards accessed? 15. And we found 1 agenda, and I think maybe like 2 of those runs were just on things that we were pretty sure were just assets. So 1 agenda out of 13 accesses. It's definitely below par.
A new subscriber arrives.
Anyway, that is my weird stealth leader. I mean, I think stealth out of leader isn't inherently bad because you get the denial from Leela early on if they try and rush out against you. And you've got, like Inside Job and Boomerang to get through stuff if they try and do early scores. And then you just get set up and punish with the stealth. It's definitely not tier 1, but I think with some refinement, if I was more invested in the idea of stealth leader, it could be better.
You know what you got to do? You got to get on the chisel train.
The chisel train.
Chisel train is very good.
I do have a chisel. Is it Null or is it Shiko? I can't remember. Oh no, I've got one of each. I've got a chisel Null and a chisel for Shiko at the moment.
Nice. Well, unfortunately, just because I'm back to being a working person, that's probably going to do it. But thank you very much for coming on, Morgan.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
And everybody watching, until we see all of you beautiful Netrunner humans again, always be running.